Hey, it's your boy. I'm out here getting at it, Fattie, and I'm on my countdown to Father's Day. And on that countdown, I just want to shout out a few men that God had placed in my life to help make me a better man. And I'm going to just try to go in chronological order of the men and how they helped me, so it's not in magnitude. It's more so, whatever, let's go. First, I'm going to use their first names. Some of them have religious titles and things like that, but just trying to respect people's privacy. But I'm sure if the community grows and we keep going, hey, good morning. How's it going? You will see these men or images of them, and my goal is to be able to get those that are alive on the channel at some point, and I can express to them the impact they've had to me directly, on me directly. But the first one is, I'm gonna call him, his name is Earl. I called him Papa. Again, no disrespect in calling him his first name. But my grandparents raised me. Stereotypical story, absentee father. We've heard that a million times. But my grandfather, this guy could fix anything with a coat hanger and some electrical tape. The biggest thing that my grandfather taught me was that you make a way. He could fix anything with a coat hanger and electrical tape. And it would drive me crazy when we would work together, because all he would let me do is hold the flashlight. We could be outside in the cold working on a car, and he's just hold the flashlight. What I didn't understand at the time is that I should have been watching and learning and asking questions. Except I was sitting there complaining about holding the flashlight. But I didn't realize until after he passed that that's what he was teaching me, to be resourceful. Don't just always look to pay somebody to do something for you. If you got the money, great, but sometimes you don't have the money and you have issues that need to be addressed. And my grandfather taught me that. Secondly, he taught me how to care for people. A huge part of how I identify as a minister came from him. He didn't care what it was. He would pick people up, give people money out of his pocket. He was that quintessential minister that really cared about the people. And that is something that I took from him. And so Papa, as we leading up to this Father's Day, I just want to say I thank God for you. I love you. I miss you. And I thank you for helping me become the man that I am, even though I'm tired. Oh, God. Hey, still out here getting at it, Fattie. I hope you getting at it while you're watching this video. But all right, so the next gentleman is, again, no disrespect, just gonna refer to him as Samuel. Man, I don't even know where to start. Like my grandfather, he cared about any and everybody. He just had one of the biggest hearts of any person that I have met. Still, there's some people that come close, but he was such a powerful man of God, leader, and all of that. But what I took from him, and when he passed as well, when he passed, my prayer was, God, give me a portion of that compassion. One of the funniest things, I used to help him rehab houses. And I'm putting that lightly. I I was just there. I was pretty much holding the flashlight for him too. And one time we were working on a house and I walked in and he didn't know, or at least I didn't think he knew, but I needed some money to pay my cell phone bill. I think I was trying to get a job or something. And I didn't have a phone. And I walked into the apartment where we were working and he spoke. And then he was like, "You're not going to believe me, but I see dollar signs all around you. How much you need?" And me trying to be tough, like, no, I'm good. And he was like, "All right, I ain't going to ask you, 2-3 times." But that speaks to the kind of man he was. He knew what you needed oftentimes before you knew or you were willing to admit it. And so every day I try to help somebody, show some compassion, show some empathy. And I learned that from him. So if there's some man in your life that maybe wasn't your father, if it was your father, man, throw his name, throw a description of him in the comments, or even better yet, how about you create a video talking about the men in your life and then you send it to me, tag me. I'm still learning how this stuff go, but somehow let me know that you were inspired by this video and post your own. Get at it, fatties. All right. Happy soon to be Father's Day. We still on our push to make Get At It Fatty a community. So if you haven't, man, give me a thumbs up, comment, repost, send this to a man that might need a little bit of inspiration. You know he got it in him, but he just feel like he's stuck. Send this to him as we make our way to Father's Day. All right, so the next gentleman is, again, no disrespect, but Brian. And if you've seen any of my photos, you've probably seen him. Some of the photos, I blurred the faces out. Keep telling y'all I'm new to this. But this, man, I don't want to call him no dude, but this guy, man, he's taught me how to travel the world. One of the voices that pushed me to finish my degree after I had dropped out. I had a wife and 3 kids, and he talking about go back to college. And I didn't understand it at the time and didn't want to do it, but I did, and I thank God I listened to him. But because of my relationship with Brian, and he's another one of my spiritual leaders. So again, no disrespect and not giving the honorifics, but literally this man has taken me across the world, my wife and I, and he showed me what a successful husband and father looks like. And many of the attributes that I am trying to embody, even with Get At It Fatty, comes from this gentleman. And I'm gonna throw a picture in this chat, and I just want you to leave a comment, and I'm actually gonna throw a picture of the last time he and I went biking. And if you can find him in the picture, I want you to leave me a comment and tell me where you found him. But as we get on our way to Father's Day, I just want to say happy Father's Day to you, Brian. You know, I hope you know what you mean to me and the place you hold in my life. And thank you for all the support, even in Getting At It Fatty. So you ain't fat, but I still want to say on this Father's Day, on this road to Father's Day, get at it, fatty. Hey, it's your boy. We still out here getting at it, fatty. And the next gentleman I want to shout out is a gentleman by the name of Chavis. He was, I really don't even know how to describe him. He was a gentle gangster. He'd give you the shirt off your back, but also he ain't take no mess. But he wasn't boisterous with it. He wasn't mean and rude. He was so unassuming. And you had no idea that if you crossed him or his family, what was in store for you. And that's what I try to embody from Chavis. I don't ever want anyone to be turned off by my personality. But Lord, if we got to go there. But I hope and pray we don't. I never want to. And that's what I loved about Chavis, man. He loved his family. He loved his grandkids. Heck, he adopted my kids as his grandkids. And it just... I miss him. I miss him. Happy Father's Day, Pop Pop. Hey, I'm back. I had to take a minute after that last video. So in case you missed it, we talked about Earl, Samuel, Brian, and Chavis. Of those men, Earl, Samuel, and Chavis have passed away. And I didn't realize the weight of it, or I didn't realize that I hadn't talked about all of those men in quick succession in a while. And just thinking about them and the impressions that they have, man, just had me in my feelings. And that's okay. But the next gentleman is another gentleman that's still alive, and he is not a religious figure, but still a man that has impacted my life in ways that he does not know. And his name is Chris. Chris was a small business owner, started a business, sold the business, took a role at the company that bought the business out. And when I met him, he was the VP of our office. And I walked up to him and said, "Hey, you ever do any mentoring?" And he says, "No one's ever asked me." And for probably 6 months, we met once a month, and then it got a little more sporadic as he got busier. But whenever I reached out to him and said, "Hey man, you got some time for some mentoring?" He always made time. And I credit Chris with honestly teaching me how to maneuver in corporate America. And so Chris, I've tried to tell you, but I know for you it was just a job. But man, Chris, happy Father's Day. I want to thank you for the mentorship and helping to make me the man that I am today. Get at it, fatties. Hey. Hope you're getting at it, fatties. If not, pause this, go get at it, and then, I don't know, keep watching or go eat a sandwich. But we're to our last gentleman as we make our road to Father's Day and build and get at it, Fattie, as a community. We've talked about Earl, Samuel, Brian, Chris, Chavis, and the last one is a gentleman named Vernell, and he is alive as well. So again, I've been blessed to have some amazing men, and God has called some of them to be on with him, but he left a handful of them here still. And what I've learned from Vernell, another religious mentor of mine, is he found the Lord in his 30s or 40s. He was a good and grown, but he came in, and he's one of those men that is a manly man, can fix stuff. I seen him kill a rat with a shoe. He just took his shoe off and beat a rat. Like, don't nobody come after him. I don't know, but but what I continue to learn from Vernell is no matter how old you are, you can still learn. And no matter how old you are, you can still learn, but you can still learn from anybody. In one setting, he taught me how to replace some light fixtures. And then in the next setting, I was teaching him how to use AI. And he was completely open to both. He was open to teaching me and all of the questions and all of the answers, but he was also open to learning. And so, Vernell, I want to say, as we get close to this Father's Day, thank you for, helping me become the man that I am. And if you watch this all the way through the end, we're trying to make Get At It Fattie a community. So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, but more importantly, tag me in a video where you talk about some men that have changed your life as we make our way to Father's Day. Get at it, fatties. All right. Day 7. We posted every day this week. That was one of the goals. Told y'all I want to be intentional. Day 7, just some honorable mentions. All of the men that I talked about this week kind of had an impact on my life up until this point. But there are some young fathers and some young men out there that I just want to give some honorable mentions to. My pastor, he just had his first baby, and I'm seeing him change and grow and mature, and I'm learning from him. My guy, J-Dog, I call him Big Feeny. Big Feeny, man, father of 3. This dude he started his career working, I think he was bringing home like $20, $30. And now, man, that dude's running logistics, all the logistics in the world. Man, so shout out to you. Happy Father's Day. My Uncle James, that man always got a smile on his face. No matter what in the world going on, you gonna catch him laughing. Man, my man Dante, another one, man. I've seen him overcome so many hurdles, and every time I see him, have a good one. Every time I see him with his wife and his kids, and I see what God has restored, man, it makes my heart smile. So to all of the young fathers, it's not that you didn't have an impact on me. I'll get y'all next year, but those were just some honorable mentions. Tag somebody, record a video of a man or men that have impacted your life. Tag me in it. Get at it, fatties. Happy Father's Day. I want to thank God for every man that God put in my life to help make me this awesome. Get at it, fatties.